Okay, so what are we doing? Hi guys. Always a good way to start. So we just got back from watching Star Wars, The Force Awakens. And what we're gonna do now is give you a spoiler-free review. So I don't know, where do you want to start?
Let's start with
Let's start with our journey. I mean, we are massive Star Wars fans.
And we did see.
When I say massive Star Wars fans, I mean fans of the originals,
Yep.
not the prequels.
Yeah.
Okay, so right, then the movie started,
Yeah.
and the music played, and Star Wars appeared on screen, and I was like, "What's it gonna say? What's it gonna say? What's it gonna say? What's the scroll gonna say?" I was so excited.
Me too.
So yeah, spoiler free, so we can't tell you what the scroll said.
Just an excitement came up when we saw
Yeah.
the scrolls. I'm like, yes, that's here.
It's here.
The day is here, and we're gonna watch it now.
Look, I would say let's go acting,
Acting
and there wasn't a weak link.
through.
Everyone brought the A game. I was so happy that Harrison Ford brought his A game. I haven't seen him act. I mean, he's been in a couple of movies the past few years, but he's been phoning it in. He's been so lazy on screen.
Terrible.
But this guy brought his A game.
Yeah.
He was acting his heart out. It reminded me of the old Harrison Ford, the Han Solo, the Indiana Jones, the president from Air Force One. I was just on board. I was like, this guy's, he's back. He is back.
And he brought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chewie as well.
Chewie
was
good.
yeah, it was pretty good.
It was awesome.
Okay, but what about the new guys? What about Kylo Ren, Finn, and Daisy Ridley's character, Rey?
Right. They did it well. I was very impressed with Finn.
Right?
Finn was.
I was shocked.
Solid. Finn was really solid. Out of the three of them, I would go with Finn.
I would say Finn was the strongest.
Strongest.
Definitely the strongest.
Big surprise. Yeah, Finn.
Look, this isn't a spoiler, but you would have seen this in the trailer. Daisy Ridley, Rey.
Right.
She's like what's that British actress name? Keira Knightley. And it's the British accent. It's the pale white face. She just had this Keira Knightley vibe to her. But look, that doesn't take away from the performance. She was good. Yeah.
She was solid. Everyone was pretty solid.
Yeah, Kylo Ren as well. You do see him without his mask. Again, not a spoiler, guys. It's out there. We've seen pictures of his face, so it's not a spoiler to say he takes his mask off. And then you get to see Adam Driver is the guy's name. You get to see him. But yeah, I'd say I think you're right. Finn was definitely the strongest. What about Princess Leia? She's old. Sorry to say, guys.
Yeah, when
she's
she came
old.
on screen, I was like, damn, are you that old? Good
Look,
Lord.
it's not fair in Hollywood. The men age more gracefully. So Han Solo's like 78 years old, and he still looks fine.
Yeah.
But when you see the old Princess Leia,
I think it's because we've seen him age.
Good point.
And she was just like,
Yes.
okay, you were young Princess Leia, and
And
now you
old Princess Leia.
and she's pretty old. It will come as a shock if you haven't seen her.
Yeah. Oh, of course, Poe Dameron. Oscar Isaac, Poe Dameron. Yeah, solid as a rock.
Cast was generally really good.
I would say that the cast was spot on. I can't think of a weak cast member. What's next? So J.J. Abrams brings his flair to the film, certainly. I think the best way to describe this, the tone of the film anyway, the way to describe it is to compare it to Star Trek. But I don't mean it's like Star Trek. What I mean is the way the new Star Trek felt in relation to the old Star Trek is the way this new Star Wars feels in relation to the older Star Wars. It's definitely been updated, and JJ is directing it. There's not too many lens flares or anything, but he's behind the chair now. It's got that dynamic feel. There's a lot going on, and he handles it quite well.
Yeah, I totally would. I fully agree. I think they are catering to a new or different audience or different age group. So not necessarily age group, but the next generation will follow. So we can't be stuck in, like you said, in the 70s, 80s film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Everything moved along, and Yeah, we've come a long way as far as films is concerned. So, yeah, you did well.
I think we can use this to segue into the story. And you brought up something about the next generation. This was a PG-13, if I'm not mistaken. Not that there's any swearing in it. I think it's more the violence.
The violence, yeah.
So what did you think of it? Who was it aimed at? Was it aimed at kids? Was it aimed at the mature? Was it aimed at fans?
As a story as a whole, I think that they try to find the balance. They try to. But because Disney's involved, I'm thinking they're thinking future.
Yes, Disney has a plan.
Yeah.
So what is your general feel for the story? We're not going to go through plot points. Your general feel
for the story. It felt a bit rushed.
For a 2.5-hour movie,
a lot
happens.
A whole lot happens.
And
you don't get to experience some of the things that's being told. It felt very rushed. But I mean, it was still enjoyable. Still enjoyed. Though it was rushed and though you didn't get to absorb everything, it was still good. It was still fairly well told.
So, like I was saying, this is something that we had spoken about, that new fans can just jump into this film and they can understand what's going on. Like, you don't actually need to have seen the previous Star Wars. It echoes what they did, what Episode 4 did, where there's stuff that you don't know, but it's fine. The story doesn't rely on you knowing the past, because they give you enough hints and they tell you enough, and you're able to understand the characters that we introduced to, and you're able to understand the relationships that existed beforehand with the characters that are returning, and you can see how it's set up for the next few, not the next few movies, but certainly the next movie's been set up.
True.
The expectation going into this movie was too high. It was, on a scale of 1 to 10, the expectation was at 11. So the film could never live up to it. Even if it scored a perfect 10, we'd still be like, well, we expected more.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened here. The model here is, I think the recommendation is, if you're a fan, go watch it.
Even if you're not,
Still go watch it.
That is a good film. Go and watch it. It's a good film. You'll enjoy it, whether you're a fan or not. It is still a good film. That's my feel.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching our spoiler-free review. Maybe there'll be a spoiler review in, 5 days? Let's give people 5 days to watch it.
And if you didn't, then you just suck.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Look, all fans are watching this movie in 5 days' time. That's opening weekend. There'll be a
Die-Hard fans are watching it now.
Now, exactly. In fact,
So-
this review is too late for Die-Hard fans.
Exactly.
You've already seen it.
No, it is still the 16th of December 2015.
2015.
Yeah, we just watched it. And
Okay, guys, go check it out. Thanks for watching.
awesome.
Bye.